showing you how to get this look from the new Colourpop and Kathleen Light's collaboration. She came out with a palette called the Dream Street palette. This has 12 different shades in it. I will list the price on the screen because I forget how much it was, but it was affordable. Hello, it's Colourpop. And this is what the palette looks like. It's such an interesting choice of colors, and I love it because I have teal all over mine. There's so many different looks you can do with this. I know when you first look at it, especially if you're someone that doesn't play with makeup that much, you might be a little intimidated, but if you really sit down and play with these colors, you can do so many wearable looks with this and also so many more dramatic and playful looks with this. I've used it about 3 times now. I did a look basically the same as this, but I used this all over my lid instead of this one. I'll insert a picture of that, but I love that. And then I did a more simple look yesterday, which you'll see in my vlog, where I just used this and then the shade on the outer part of my eye. I put this on my lid and then this just blended on the outer part of my eye, and I love that. I played with all of the lip colors so far. I really love all of them, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to insert swatches and stuff. I'm not going to swatch the whole palette just because I don't really see the point in swatching eyeshadows. Maybe I'll just do a few shadows just so you can see how amazingly pretty they are. But yeah, overall I am loving this palette so far, and I'm a huge fan of Colourpop. I always have been. I've been using them since I first started, when it was just super soft shadows and I think lippy pencils and lippy sticks. So to see that they have so many of these pressed powder palettes now is awesome, and the quality is amazing and it's affordable, which is awesome. And I knew when they were teaming up with Kathleen, every time they do an amazing job, so I'm not shocked that I love this. But I just think it's such a different palette, and I definitely don't have any palettes like this in my collection. The colors are really unique, and definitely I don't know, I just really like this palette. And the packaging is so cute because it's that marble, but it's like gold, and the whole setup, the name Dream Street and all the names kind of tie into this, which if you want to learn more about each shade individually, watch Kathleen's video. She explains why she named each shade their certain name. We also have the Dream Team Duo. Mine's popping out. There's 2 satin, ultra satin liquid lips and 1 ultra glossy lip. I believe this bundle was, I want to say it was 18, but when it launched, it was on sale for 15 or something like that. I'll put the prices on the screen. But in here, you get, okay, the first ultra satin lip. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's like Rive or Riviere or something. I don't know. It's French. I can't. It's super pretty though. This is a orangey red shade. Definitely has a little bit more of a neon orange undertone in it. If you want to make it more red, just pop a dark red lip liner underneath. That's what I did the other day. I'm going to show that later on. But it's just super pretty. I love orangey red shades. They're pretty much my favorite shades, any kinds of reds, especially orange reds during the summertime. So this is definitely going to be something I'm going to go to a lot in the summer. But right now, for this season, I'm definitely going to pair it with a dark red lip liner underneath, just to make it look a little bit more red. And then right now I'm wearing a Dreamy Ultra Satin Lip. And this one's just a nice, super wearable shade, and I feel like this is going to complement a lot of skin tones. It's something where, like, say you don't want to wear a lot of makeup or do a lot of eye makeup, I feel like putting this lip on, it's just gonna make you look put together, and also just, I don't know, it just brings a nice brightness to the face. I don't know how to explain it. I mentioned later on that it reminds me of Dose of Colors Campfire, which is been one of my go-to lips the past few months. It's definitely different though, but I just like wearing that lip because I feel like it just brightens my face up, and it looks amazing in pictures, so I'm sure this will too. And in the center of that, I have the Ultra Glossy lip in the shade Moonchild. This is a nice nude lip gloss. It has little gold glitters in it, but you cannot feel them at all, like at all, when you press your lips together because it's so finely milled. So I love that. And I'm not a huge gloss person, but I definitely do like Colourpop's glosses. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see how I achieved this look using the Dream Street palette and the Dream Team lip bundle, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start off this look by going in with the light peachy shade. This is in the shade Stardust, as long as I'm looking at this correctly. I always get confused when the names are like backwards on the back. I don't know why I can't get that right. And I'm taking that on a Morphe E27. Now I'm going to take the lighter neutral brown shade in the shade Twinkle. And I'm taking that on a Morphe R37. I think I did say the names backwards. Wait, this is Kaleidoscope. I'm just gonna write the names on the screen because who would have thought I went to college? I'm gonna take this shade, which I believe is called Potion, because I'm pretty sure this one's called Water Bearer. So I'm gonna take the shade Potion, which is like a rusty kind of color. Like I'm just watch Kathleen's video where she explains them. And I'm gonna start packing that on the lid. I love this color. I do. Honestly, truly, I do. So pigmented. Just gonna start blending all those crease shades together so they look nice and seamless. And I didn't add any more product to the brush I used that had the light brown on it. I'm just blending. I'm gonna take the shade Kaleidoscope and I'm gonna pop that on my inner corners. And the shade is literally even more gorgeous in person. So pretty. I can't. It's so pretty in person. I mean, it looks pretty on camera too, but in person it's like, I really want to do a look with this all over my lid because it's just so, or a halo eye would look so pretty with this. So So for mascara today, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Total Tease, and I'm going to mix it a little bit with the Essence Defrost Lashes. I like how this separates and really lengthens my lashes, but this just adds a little bit more volume to it. And then I'm going to put on my Queen Bee KoKo lashes, and I'll be right back. We're going to do foundation and concealer, and then we'll move back into the eyes. So let me put my hair back. My festive years. I'm going to prime my skin with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer. Foundation today, I think I'm going to take a mixture of the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, which is their newest foundation. And I think I might mix it a little bit with Pro Glow, but we'll try just using this first. The color's a little orange though. I just realized I put my headband on backwards. Not surprised though. I'm really not surprised. So I'm going to mix a little bit of my Pro Glow on top of this just because the color is a little bit too orange. I do normally like this foundation on its own when I do have more of a tan. It gives a nice natural radiant finish. And actually I used this in a video a few videos back, and I didn't know that it wasn't out yet. I couldn't find it online, but I picked it up in Harmon, and then a week or two later, Trend Mood actually posted about it, and so I messaged her and I was like, it's already out in Harmon, if that helps. But yeah, thought that was kind of funny. But it's a good foundation, definitely, especially for days where you want something a little bit lighter. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring today. I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle. I'm trying this out again, it's been a while, but I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand first. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. To bake and set those center areas of my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. This is in the shade A Light Medium. I'm trying so hard not to use my RCMA powder in every video, so yeah. Just going to press it in, and then if there's any excess, I'll dust it away. I don't like to just go in and dust because sometimes it can move the product that's underneath around. And I just think it sets better when you do this. We're going to finish off the eyes and then we'll finish the face. So I'm going to first take Magical. And I'm taking that on a Morphe R41, and I'm just going to run this on my lower lash line. My lash is popping off. I'm going to go in with Twinkle. No. Yeah. No. What? On a Morphe E36. Now I'm going to take the shade Potion. Now I'm going to take the shade Water Bearer. This is probably my favorite color in the whole palette. Kathleen did a really pretty look using this shade. I think it was the shade. Or is it Mermaid? No. She did a pretty look using this all over her lid. I died. Now I'm going to put this one as close to the lower lash line as possible. And I'm actually going to kind of bring this up and connect it. I'm going to blend this out and then I'll add more. For my waterline, I'm going to take this Essence Gel Eye Pencil in the shade Casnova. I'm pretty sure I got this at Generation Beauty in the Ipsy bag that they give you, but I used this the other day when I did a look similar to this, and I really liked it. Highlight today, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Highlighting Gold Bar and Holly Goldhead. I'm also going to use the Colourpop Luster Dust, I think they're called. Their new loose powder highlights, but I'm going to use that after I spray my face just because they are a loose highlight. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm super excited because they just launched 2 new darker shades of this, and I think I'm getting them in the mail tomorrow or the next day, so I'm so excited about that because I can only really use this one in the winter, and I still sometimes have to mix another bronzer with it, but this is my favorite formula. Like, drugstore, high-end, this is my favorite bronzer. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring today with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I really only seem to contour in like the winter and fall, and then I usually just go heavy on bronzer. But yeah, I'm going to take these 2 light and darker shades and just chisel out my cheeks a little bit and my nose. For blush today, I'm going to use the Flornar blush, their Satin Matte Blush. Hold on, I'm trying to get it open. In the shade Pure Peach. I also found this at Harmon. I'm going to take some of my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix just because I'm feeling super dry right now, and I also want to go in with those Colourpop highlighters. So I have 2 shades. This one, I'm probably not going to say this right, Aura Vior. This one's more of like a peachier tone shade, peachy gold, and then this one is in Gnomie. So this one's a lighter champagne color. Is it focusing? Probably not. So I can kind of get away with both. I mix them. I use this one and then this one to really brighten up. But if you're on the more fair side, I would go with Gnomie. And look how pretty this packaging is with the mint. I love it. And I feel like these would be really nice to use on the body as well. Go in with like a nice little blending brush when I just want to highlight the tip a little bit more. So this one's Gnomie that I'm going in with now. Put a little here, so oh yeah, wow. So these do have a little bit more glitter in them than I'm used to using, but they're still, wow. That was a little much. A little much. Super pretty. Okay, so she does have 3 different lips in her little Dream Team set, but I think I'm going to go in with Dreamy. So I'm going to pair it with the Rimmel 1000 Kisses Lasting Finish lip liner in the shade Spice. Going in with Dreamy Ultra Satin Lip, and by the way, I love their Ultra Satin Lip formula. If you're not a fan of matte liquid lipsticks because they're too drying, definitely try out their Ultra Satin Lips because even though they don't dry down completely matte, they still last a really, really, really long time on the lips, and they are super comfortable to wear. So this is what Dreamy looks like. I love it. It almost reminds me of Campfire from Dose of Colors, which I've been obsessed with for the past few months. But it's definitely different. But part of me really wants to put the red on. But it's super pretty. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Decide if I want to throw on some of the lip gloss with it. What the hell? Why not? I'm just going to take a little bit of this in the center. Yes. Gorge. Gorge, 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 gorge. Yes. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So to finish off this look, I'm going to set my face with the Real Color Stay in Spray setting spray. I've said this in a few of my videos. This is really similar to the Morphe setting spray because it is that aerosol can, and I got it at Sally Beauty, and I love it. I love it, I love it. So this is the completed look. I really liked this whole collection from Kathleen and Colourpop. I think they did an amazing job, which I'm not shocked about because I love Colourpop and I love Kathleen. So like I knew it was gonna be good. I just knew. But besides all that, if I didn't love Colourpop or Kathleen, I would still think it's an amazing collection. I think the I think the palette is amazing because it's different, but it's still so wearable. I know like when you first glance at the palette, if you're someone that doesn't play with makeup a lot, you might be a little bit intimidated, but if you really take the time and play with the colors, you can do so many different looks with this palette, and you can do so many wearable looks and so many more playful and dramatic looks with this palette. And the lip colors are such a great range too, because there's a more pop of dramatic color, then there's a more wearable color, and then you have a gloss for someone who really doesn't like to wear a lot on their lips. Really. But yeah, I think overall it's just a great combination of colors. But that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave if you want, and follow me on my other forms of social media, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.